Hey Haley,
Hey Walker, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. So last time you came in, we got to talk a little bit about how the school year's coming to an end. Your Relay for Life project is over now. Not running really well. So, what are your summer plans?
Well, right now I just signed a contract last week to work at Forest Glen camps all summer,
Wow.
except for so I'll not work the first 2 weeks that we're off, and then the last 2 weeks, but I don't know. I've been kind of unsure about that lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know. So Forest Glen, you have to be there May 20th, and that's like the first week that like you can't ask off. Like it's like our training week, and that's the same week that my Young Life kids are going to camp. And so I've been working really hard on like trying to find another job, and it seems like a lot of doors were opening at first, and now it kind of seems like stagnant. And I think people think I have like a lot of time, but like we only have like less than 2 weeks now until I go home.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just like kind of stressed about that and like figuring out what my summer's gonna look like.
Yeah. That seems pretty hectic. You sound pretty stressed out about that.
Yeah, I definitely am. I really want to work at a summer camp, so that kind of like limits me. But I'm stuck in between 3 camps right now,
Right.
and waiting kind of on like what they want me to do.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like your Young Life kids going to camp is an obvious priority over your other summer camp options.
Yeah, it definitely is, but at the same time, I want to have a job, and if Forest Glen's my only job option, then I'll miss camp, and I really don't want to do that because I really care about those girls, and I definitely want to go to camp with them, but it's like non-negotiable with Forest Glen for me to miss that week, and I could ask off literally any other week for the summer except that one, and it said that like in the contract when I signed it, and I signed it like I committed to the camp before I signed it. And that was before I became a leader, or before I even thought that I was going to become a leader.
Right.
And then kind of when I signed the contract, it didn't really dawn on me that that was like going to be a big issue because I didn't know camp dates and like, I didn't know like specifics and stuff. And then I realized that like if I don't go, there's already another counselor, another leader that can't go, so that was just like one leader for all of our girls, and that would be really hard on her. I really don't want to do that to her, but my other options are like much better options too. Forest Glen is like a good camp, but it's like not really. It's not as good as like the other 2 camps I'm thinking about. So
Good in what way?
It's just not as relationship based. Like I would be working as a like at the camp, and so other camps would come and host camp at our campground. And so I get a little bit of a chance to interact, but that's ultimately not my job. It's like serve behind the scenes, which is totally fine, except then we also do like a day camp. And I would get to be a counselor for those kids, but it would always be different kids. And so like I think it would be a lot of work and a lot of exhaustion, but not a lot of like pouring into kids.
Right.
And like that's really what I want to do. And one of my options is to work at Kanakuk as a counselor. And that, as a counselor there, like, it's all about, like, relationships. And that would be, like, my number 1 job. And then the other job that I would really love to do is being a Young Life summer staff. And my staff, like, our local staff is totally on board. Like, they, like, want me to do that. But it just isn't in motion as much as it needed to be. Like, they're much more lax about things than I am. And so I, like, needed that application probably yesterday, for me to feel comfortable with it, so that I could start working on it. But yeah, so now I'm in the process of like finalizing my like employment with Forest Glen while also trying to apply to these other camps so that I can go to my camp with my kids and also work week with my college like friends. So it's just a lot. It's a lot of things that just like happened in the past week that like God put on my heart, like maybe like I shouldn't be going, like not that I shouldn't be going to Forest Glen, but I should be going to camp.
Right.
And so it's been hard to deal with when like no one else has that sense of urgency that I have.
Yeah, it sounds like you finished this huge project, and it seemed like once this one thing was over, it'd be a huge relief. And now that summer's, on our heels, you have so many different things that are coming up, and
Yeah.
you're not sure which decision to make.
I think it's hard too, like with summer camp positions, they want you to make those calls so early, especially if you haven't worked there before, which I've never worked at like an all summer camp like that. So I needed to be doing this stuff in December, and like I did for Forest Glen, like I'm right on track for Forest Glen, and then like finding out that maybe wasn't something that I need to be doing, it's like it's hard because when you're doing school stuff, like that's your first priority, and that's like what's on your mind, and then all of a sudden that ends, and you're like, oh crap, I don't have plans for the summer, and I needed to do that X amount of months ago, and you're like kind of stuck.
Right.
So I'm trying to get unstuck and like try and figure that out. I mean, worst case, I still have a job at Forest Glen, so I know I'll go somewhere. It just is a matter of where, and hopefully getting to go to camp with Perkins, because that's like my ultimate goal.
Yeah. Well, just to let you know, you're very resilient. You always come out of these things on top because you make great decisions. You have a wonderful community who always has your best interest in mind. So I have no doubt in my mind that you'll do great things.
Well, thank you.